earlier in the week about getting into like a flow state when you're just like in a rhythm. Was that what you were feeling today? Because it was a career day for you.
I catch flow state a lot just because I'm in there for pretty much the whole game. So just being able to feel, the rhythm of the game. Not letting any plays pass you by, picking up on the defense's cues as the game moves on. I think that's what he means by flow state is just you feel yourself in the game. It's kind of like one big story. You're just in it the entire time.
Do you ever surprise yourself by what you're doing out there?
Not really. I mean, some stuff happens where you're slightly taken aback, but these are just opportunities I prayed for. Being able to help my team like this, just making the plays when they come to me, taking everything one play at a time and just trying to stack them, eliminating the bad and moving forward if I do have a bad play.
Took the one where Jordan was under pressure and threw it up to you, and you caught it and ran for 59. What did you see? What happened?
Well, I wasn't the main reading that play. It was just, he had pressure. He had to get rid of the ball. I just saw that thing floating up in the air, and it reminded me that Seahawks game where we had that offsides free play. I just went up, came back, attacked the ball, grabbed it, and then I just felt a bunch of space and used my offhand, got a couple stiff arms, just kept running.
So this performance today was just part of the plan since it's National Tight End Day?
You could call it that. Anytime I get the ball in my hands, all I'm thinking about is north-south. How can I squeeze every amount of yard out of this play? Those opportunities came to me today, and I just executed.
What does it say about this team just to handle the adversity and come out on the other side, that last few weeks?
Yeah, we saw some things in the first half where, we were just one block away from this or, miss maybe, I don't know. This is a great night. I'm not going to take anything away from what we just accomplished on primetime. So we came to the locker room. We looked ourselves in the mirror and we said that wasn't good enough. We came back out in the second half and we executed.
With what you do underneath and Christian's ability to stretch the field, how much room does that kind of open up for you in the passing game with what he does down earlier?
Yeah. Having the weapons that we do on our offense, the seam stretchers, guys that can take those safeties and DBs, linebackers, they can pull that coverage back so they're about 8 to 10 yards at times when I catch the ball in the flat or low over the middle. I'm able to just drop step, get my hips pointed vertical, and just pick a run lane. So having those guys, and you see them make those plays downfield too. Those help a lot too. But having those seam stretchers on the team that really alleviates a lot of pressure for our play callers to get the ball to 85.
What did you think of Christian's performance today? It didn't seem like he missed a beat.
Yeah, that's a guy right there who has been battling his tail off for the last year. Coming in, not missing a day. You can't. You have a reconstructive surgery like that. You can't miss a day, and that's just a credit to him and all the work he's put in. He's a great guy. He's a good father, amazing teammate. I'm very glad to have him back on our team.
What about Jordan Love tonight?
20 straight completions. That's how we get the ball going. It takes everybody. Everybody needs to step up and do their 1/11th, one play at a time, and that's what we saw today. Jordan, he played a hell of a game. That's what we need out of him every week. So he did his part.
Is this the most locked in you've ever seen him?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily put it in terms like that. It's just. I wouldn't say this is the most locked in I've ever seen him. I would say that he took control of the huddle in between the whistles. He kept us on the same page. He was locked in on his protections with the old line and the running back, and he put the ball where he wanted to all night.
So we all know how good Aaron has been forever, but for Jordan to do that on this stage tonight, what do you think that says?
Yeah, I don't know Aaron really at all. I spoke to him for the first time today in the captain's meetup at the 50-yard line. So,
but the kind of player he
the legacy that he left I would say Jordan is filling those shoes. When you're talking about the Favre to Rodgers to Love, Jordan has stepped up and fulfilled his end of the bargain.
Tucker, I think you kind of hinted at this, but was this as accurate as you've seen Jordan? Because it seemed like he hit every window, he made every throw in that 20-in-a-row stretch. It just seemed like whether it was even zip, it was there, blocked it, soft passes, whatever it was.
Yeah, I've seen some great games from him, and the thing about the NFL is with the next week you're expecting to see more. We have to continue to push the envelope with being as explosive as we can as an offense, and that all starts with 10. So, getting the ball, the play starts with the ball in his hands at every snap. So, he's the key decision maker. Obviously aside from the play caller, but he's putting us in position with the decisions he makes to win these games.